Bitcoin traders, watch this video before Monday. I know there is a little bit of a breakout happening on the 4-hourly time frame, which could eventually turn into a bigger breakout. But today the markets are closing at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That is in roughly 2 hours. The stock market is closing early today. That means we will go into more illiquid hours. The futures market is still open for roughly another 4 hours and 8 minutes, which is good. But I don't expect anything amazing to happen in this 4-hourly time period, specifically given the fact that we've created a CME gap at 91.4K. I know it is a weekday, I know it is Friday, but Bitcoin still created that CME gap because the CME futures market went down for 6 hours due to a data center issue. Very strange, but it happened. We've created this gap. These gaps fill 97% of the time. So even though it was a data center issue, I do believe we're going to see a gap fill right over here, just simply because of how order books work and market psychology works. When there's gaps, they fill. For Bitcoin, I think it is going to fill. But does that mean it's going to hinder the breakout here on the inverse head and shoulder? That I will cover. I will also cover what I think will happen on the macro landscape, as I always do. And that will be it for today's video. I think it's going to be a very nice, very informational, and very educational video. So watch until the end. If you're looking for a place to be trading Bitcoin and also opening positions, you can go to the first link down below to get a free $10 to $100 coupon once you sign up to the first link in the description. Bind your phone number and email address to your account. I'll click it for you. You have to click the sign up button. I've already signed up. So when you click sign up, email address, password, takes about 40 seconds to create your account. Then you scroll, find the link button to link your phone number to your account, and then you'll get a $10 to $100 coupon, which you can use in your trading. All the profits you make is yours. So check out the first link in the description down below to get your coupon. All right. After you've done that, you will be able to trade Bitcoin like moi, and I'll show you what trades I have open and I have set up since the last video, because we did enter into a new position on the Moon Show that I recorded about 15 minutes ago. Okay, so let's begin off with the macro and then we'll descend into the short-term TA. We have fallen below our critical EMA ribbon. So the EMA ribbons have been broken to the downside. When you do this in Q4 of post-halving year, it always means that you're going to be transitioning from bull into bear market given historical data. We also have the infamous 50 moving average that's been broken to the downside, indicating lower price moves. But I am a big believer of the 200 daily moving average being retested before any sort of other major price capitulation downwards. Why do I say this? Well, you get a death cross. Okay, we got a death cross, and you get death crosses many times on Bitcoin on the daily time frame. This is the 50 daily moving average and the 200 daily moving average. In this cycle, you've seen many death crosses. Whenever you get a death cross, you always retest the 200 daily moving average. That is the blue line. When you're in a transitory period from bull into bear market in Q4 post-halving year, then you still end up getting to the 200 daily moving average. But instead of in the bull market getting that crossover, testing and continuing higher, it means that you're going to get rejected and go down lower. This happened in all of the past 3 bull market cycles. Okay, so it's a repeating pattern. It happens in every single market cycle, and I believe it's going to happen in this cycle too. There's no reason for me to believe that that is not going to happen. So how am I preparing? Well, I do have short position sets on weeks between 99.5 all the way to 107.5, 99.5 because that is where the first level of resistance begins, and then all the way into 107.5 because by the time I think we will get into this moving average, it is going to be roughly mid-January, and this will be pointed a little bit downwards, and that will be in the 107.5 range. It takes roughly 70 days for Bitcoin to get back to the 200 daily after breaking below it, and we're currently down already 30 days it should be. So yeah, it's already been 30 days. We have another, I think, 35 days to go, which will take us into about mid-January. Okay, so in mid-January, I expect us to test the 200 daily moving average, and that's probably when these positions are going to be activated. And I do think that that move is going to happen simply because of another indicator, which is the 10-day Bitcoin USDT charts. It's an unorthodox chart. We don't go into the 10-day quite often, but on the 10-day, you get multiple crossovers from bearish to bullish on the stochastic RSI. And every time this happens, it does correspond to a relief rally upwards. In this bear market transitory phase, you got the same bullish crossover. It's going to be confirmed, in my opinion, in the next few hours, or in fact, next few days. I think it's going to get confirmed. That led to a relief rally into the 200 daily moving average before a further reduction in price. I believe the same thing is going to happen. It's another sign, another piece of evidence pointing into our case. So that is where I'm going to be shorting. In the immediate short term, jumping back into the inverse head and shoulder, markets are going to be closing in a few hours' time. When there's the weekend, you get CME gaps. And when you get CME gaps, you fill them. So here's what I think will take place. If we can do a clean break here on the 4-hourly time frame, so finish above this line, on the 4-hourly candle, it's going to be a good sign. It's going to be a very good sign. And then it's possible we create a gap, retest that gap, and then continue higher, or break also down fully into this inverse head and shoulder and turn it back into a symmetrical triangle, get a fake out, test the support at about $88,000, and then continue making our move. Those two are definitely on the table. So I'm actually not trading the short-term move. You can absolutely do so using the first link or the second link for Pinex for their trading bots in the description below. But I'm already in long positions since the 77 level, so I'm not going to open any new ones. I'm just going to wait to take profits from them and short once we go into my shorting region. So that's what I'm looking at for the short-term price action. But with that said, guys and girls, that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It is a Friday night, so I hope you enjoy your Friday evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow on a Saturday update. So guys, take care, and as always, bye-bye.